Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a video on candlestick patterns and how to trade them. So these are the patterns which you can trade. Let me just put it on a slideshow. Okay, so let's get started. So I thought of making a complete series on traders education, starting from basic candlestick patterns to indicators and moving averages and later coming up to option strategies. So this is my first video in this session. So I would like to start with candlestick patterns which you can trade. So you might find a lot of videos on YouTube where you can get to understand candlestick patterns basics. But here in this video I'm going to cover the patterns which can be traded actually on a daily basis. And this is my personal experience, and I have been trading these kind of patterns for a very long time now. So without wasting further time, let's get started. Okay, so just to explain about the basic candlestick structure, as you can see, what is a bearish candle and what is a bullish candle. When the price opens high and closes below, it forms a red candle. It's a bearish candle, and the high which is made during this time period is called as the high, and the low which is made during this time period is the low. So this entire thing is called as the shadow of the candle. Similarly for bullish candle, the price opens low here and it has closed above the open price, and it made a high and it made a low. So this is the major difference. Here bearish candle, the open is high and close is below. Bullish candle, the open is below and close is high. So this you need to have a basic understanding of the Japanese candlestick. Now let's go to the tradable patterns. I'm not going to talk about big patterns here. I'm just going to tell you a simple candlestick pattern. If you see this one candle, you can go short or you can go long. That is the only idea. And the stop loss will be like very minimum. And if you lose only one bar. Okay. So the first reversal pattern which we're going to talk about, this is called as bullish 180. A lot of people call with different names like engulfing and all, but I call this as a bullish 180 degrees. And the reason being that if you notice, this red bar is completely taken over by a green bar. So this is a bullish 180-degree covered the red bar. So how do we trade this pattern? We need to identify this pattern, and whenever this pattern forms, we need to buy after this candle. You need to have a stop loss below this red and buy on the third candle, which can form anywhere here or here. So this will be a sign for buy. And coming to the bearish, it is similar. Bearish 180 is similar. When a complete green bar is taken over by a red bar, most of the time you can see this happening on many stocks. I'll show you some examples as well. So you have to short immediately after this bar is completed, and your stop loss will be above these two bars. Okay, so if your view goes wrong, only thing which you're going to lose is this particular bar. So your risk to reward improves significantly if you trade these patterns. So I've written a couple of points here which I've already explained. Going to the second pattern now. This pattern is called topping tail bar and bottoming tail bar. As a short form, I call it TT and PT. This pattern usually appears at the end of a uptrend. The color can change. It can be red also, it can be green also. Color doesn't matter. And this pattern appears at the bottom of the downtrend. Here also color doesn't matter. And how do we trade this? When you actually see this bar is being completed, the next bar you have to short immediately, and your stop loss will be on top of this bar, high of this bar. It's a fairly simple strategy and it works most of the time. The accuracy can be up to 70 to 75%. You can backtest it yourself. I'll show you some examples as well. So your stop loss will be just above this bar, So your stop loss will be just above this bar, and similarly for a bottoming tail bar, BT bar, your stop loss will be below this bar. Stop loss above this bar and below this bar, and here next candle you have to buy, and these things happen at the bottom of a downtrend and top of an uptrend. So to understand this better, let's go to some examples. Okay, so now I have a Reliance chart here. Okay, and this is a 5-minute chart. Okay, now if I have to show the pattern, see, this is our first pattern. This is our first pattern, which is bear 180. Your stop loss is above this, and you can see there is a drop. Price tried to retrace into this zone, but again it failed. So this is our second pattern, which is your topping tail bar. Stop loss above this, and it has dropped. This is again a topping tail bar. The stop loss above this. You got a nice move down till here. See the pattern which has failed here. This pattern has failed. This stop loss was broken by this bar. Here the pattern has worked. The stock has gone up. Even this is a bear 180. As you see, this candle, if you combine these two candles, it will be a full red bar. You can see this is a beautiful pattern of bottoming tail bar. Here your stop loss was here, and look at the move which you are able to capture. See this beautiful candle. Stop loss was here. Look at the move which you are able to capture. Oh, this is a lovely sign. This is the best which we can find. And look at the kind of returns it has given. Even this pattern. See this? Stop loss here. This move. Okay guys, you can backtest this strategy, and this works beautifully, and the location is very important. You have to always look at the 20 period moving average. If a topping tail bar is forming above the 20 period moving average, it is a sign of reversal. If a bottoming tail bar is appearing below the moving average, it's a sign of reversal. So you can actually trade these kind of setups, and always keep 20 period moving average as your major average, which you can use it for trading on any time frame. So that's it guys, that's it for this video. I'll come back with some more videos which I'll be able to uh, make it in a couple of days, and I'm going to cover these topics one by one. Hope you like this video. Leave your comments, and let me know if you need any specific insights on any particular topic related to trading. I will be able to help you with a video on that. Thank you so much for watching.